Hello, everybody. This is Gerald Salenti, and it's Thursday, September 18th, 2025. And here are some of today's trends in the news. And remember, the trend is your friend. You don't get it anywhere, any place like the Trends Journal. Look at the comments, the people that subscribe. So please subscribe to the Trends Journal, because the more people that subscribe, the better the opportunity to bring a higher quality of life. We're giving people all they can to help prepare, prevail, and prosper in these times ahead. So, and don't forget, today's Thursday, next Saturday, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, we're having the Peace Rally up here in Kingston, New York, on the Four Corners of Freedom. Go to occupypeace.com, occupypeace.com for more information. And so far, Dennis Kucinich, Judge Napolitano, Garland Nixon, Scott Ritter, Joe Lauria, live podcast, live screen from Roger Waters and others. So we're doing everything we can to bring peace on earth, goodwill to all. And talking about peace, how about the piece of crap on Wall Street? What a bunch of shit this is. The market's skyrocketing because the Fed lowered interest rates a quarter of a basis points yesterday. Stocks closed at record highs. Yep. Even as the Fed signaled this week, it was embarking on easing rate pain. Again, there's no correlation between Main Street and Wall Street. They're two separate worlds. And this is a country and a world run by the rich, and everybody else. The data is all there. We're going to get to more of it, and it's in your Trends Journal. The middle class keeps shrinking, and for the younger people, it's a lot tougher. So what they have, the S&P was up almost 50%. NASDAQ was up almost 1%. The Dow was up 124 points. And they reached all intraday highs. The Russell 2000 cap index gained 2.4% and hit an intraday high. Companies, which blah, 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 blah. All right. So that's part of what's going on. And however, shares of some major tech companies were part of Thursday's rally. Intel shares rallied 22.8% after NVIDIA said it will invest $5 billion in the chip maker. Okay. What Intel? We had a cover of the Trends Journal recently about how the merger of state and corporate powers is fascism. Yep. Trump wants many more investments in big corps like Intel equals fascism, the merger of state and corporate power. That's the quote, by the way, of Mussolini. I guess I hate Italians because I don't like Mussolini. That's the kind of shit they say when you're against Israel's genocide, that you don't like Jews, you know. Anyway, it's fascism. And you see the deals that are being made with NVIDIA in the United States and how they're partnering up. So again, the bigs are getting bigger. There's no relationship to Main Street at all. Nothing, nothing, nothing. And what else? Bitcoin. Man, it's getting back up to that $118,000 a coin range. Again, when it was down to hitting near 110, 111,000, we said, no, it's going to go back up. Nothing goes straight up and straight down. And again, we're bullish on Bitcoin because of the Trump team into it. And again, Trump did a total 180. He was against Bitcoin, made fun of it. But now that his family, friends, people in the government, Witkoff, Jerkoff, Lutkoff, fuck off, they're all in this thing. So that's what's driving the price up. And Brent crude, the markets are going way up. Hey, Brent crude went down today. You know why? Because weakening economic data all over the world. And that's the fact. So there's no relationship to Wall Street to Main Street. You can see it in the numbers. Gold was down some $16 today. It was trading at $3,642 an ounce. We went on. The arrow here was still going on. So profit taking is going on. And nothing goes straight up, straight down. We're still very bullish on it. And again, there's going to be a flash that pushes it back up. Like more going on in the Middle East war, the Israel war, and the Ukraine war. And you're going to start getting some dot-com bust is a reality, but nobody wants to talk about it. Yeah, Fed lowers rates by 1/4 point. Yeah, big deal. Canadian Central Bank, they cut interest rates to 2.5%. Yep, 25 basis points drop. They're all going down because the economies are going down. And again, the lower interest rates fall in the United States, the deeper the dollar falls. The deeper the dollar falls, the higher gold prices go up. NVIDIA will pump $5 billion into ailing Intel. Yeah, yep, that's an article. And that's what's going on. Fake money, pumping things up. $5 billion. Hey, how about $5 billion to pump up our Occupy Peace movement, to bring peace on earth? Fuck off, Salenti. Get the fuck out of here. Peace, you piece of shit. We like war. We're little scumbags that can't fight, but we like war. Yeah, Beijing slaps ban on NVIDIA's chips in bid to bolster homegrown AI industry. This is the Financial Times story today. Go back to your Trends Journal, end of January, and now we'll go to the beginning of February, .com bust 2.0. China is going to lead the world in AI. They're way over investing in these companies, but nobody wants to talk about it. Digital assets can save US dollar, says Eric Trump. Hey, Eric Trump says. This is the Financial Times. Eric Trump has said growing demand for cryptocurrencies could, quote, save the US dollar by attracting investment flows. What did we say? They're going to go from dirty cash to digital trash. You got it? I was going to save the dollar. We did away with our debt. This cryptocurrency is worth this, ... All right? It's going to be the future. Love it, hate it, want it, don't want it, like it, don't want it. It ain't the issue. And again, as I said, the Trump team is in this business. And let's not forget Eric's daddy. Eric's daddy hated Bitcoin, made fun of it. Hey, that was, shut the fuck up, Salenti. That was before I got back to being president, all right? All right, now my family's in it. The Witkoffs, the Jerkoffs, the Lutwalk, all right, they're all in it, all right? So shut the fuck up. It's the future. And again, as we write in the Trends Journal, they're talking about digital gold. That could wipe out a lot of these cryptocurrencies. So this is for real. It's going to happen. Yep. President's son, a prominent crypto advocate, said that the digital asset boom would channel, quote, trillions from around the world in wonky currencies towards the U.S. Okay. Gold's rally is the biggest since 1979, writes the Wall Street Journal. And you read my book, Trend Tracking, far better than Megatrends, Time Magazine. Came out in, 88, 89. That's how I became a trend forecaster. I started buying gold in 1978. The first buy was $163 an ounce. The Iranian conflict was going on. They taught us to hate the Iranians, and nobody knows, most 99% of the people had no idea what the United States and Britain did in overthrowing the government of Mohammed Mossadegh in 1953, because Mossadegh said, no, the Iranian oil does not belong to Anglo-Iranian oil, better known today as BP, or Standard Oil, better known today as ExxonMobil. Yeah. Anyway, gold is real. And they say gold values have ballooned by 40% this year. All right? And when we called it a golden year for gold, it went up 30%. This is serious. And what they're not mentioning in this article are the socioeconomic and geopolitical current events forming future trends that are driving gold prices up. Yeah, you ready? Yeah, this is from the Turler paper. A new crypto super PAC plans a $100 million effort. Cryptocurrencies companies, including some tied to Trump administration, are now funneling $100 million into new political effort to support pro-crypto candidates. All right? Fascism. Gabish. The merger of state and corporate power. This is from the New York Times. Two big deals intertwined. Latest chips for UAE, crypto gain for Trumps. Lucrative transactions raise questions. It shows you the crime syndicate in front of everybody's eyes. But don't read about it, don't know about it. Just swallow this shit. House starts slumping the U.S. They're going to come back when mortgage rates go back down. Another article, long-term unemployment has a new face, the college educated. It goes on to show how college educated people can't find jobs. And it goes back to there's no relationship between Main Street and Wall Street. And now, and again, I'm totally in favor of paying off their debt. I don't want to pay off their fucking debt. You took the debt, it ain't my trip. So I agree with Trump. You got to pay off your debt. But now they're burdened with this debt and they can't find jobs. As I said, the younger generations are going to keep getting poorer and poorer and poorer. And it's very sad. The numbers are all here. And the portion of unemployed people who have been out of work for more than 6 months, which is considered long-term, rose to its highest share in over 3 years to nearly 26%. 3 years. That's the height of the global war, when you couldn't get a job, when they were firing everybody. So it says how bad this is. And it's just going to get a lot worse. Yep. Economists cite a number of reasons for this trend. And they say there are more graduates today than there were 10 years ago, and the job market for people without college degrees improved. Very, very sad. Data from Indeed, the job-seeking platform, shows that the portion of job advertisements requiring a college degree has dropped by 6% since 2019. Now, article from the Wall Street Journal. Divergent American economy gets more divided. They're saying here, the gulf is widening again. For much of the past few years, wages for the bottom of the U.S. earners, the rich are getting richer. And they're saying here that nearly 40, here, the top 10% earners, this is unbelievable, households making about $250,000 a year or more, account for more of the nation's total spending than ever before, reaching almost 50% in the second quarter. 10% account for 50% of the spending in America. That's why there's an economic crisis. The markets have nothing to do with Main Street. AI-made ads are coming to a TV near you. This is an article in the Wall Street Journal. And Amazon releases AI tool to make ads for its clients. This is going to wipe out a lot of the advertising business. You're going to see a lot more firings in there. AI is the future. Love it, hate it, want it, don't want it, ain't the issue. And on to some international news. The big news is Trump went to the UK, the FUCK, yeah. And this is the stupid fucking shit. This is how the crap that they shove down your throat. Look at this. Look at these little fucking boys dressed up in these stupid fucking costumes. What is it, fucking Halloween? Oh, and look how fucking dumb shit this is. Look at this dumb fucking shit crap with the front heads on. Look at this fucking crap and roll out the red carpet. Don't forget to salute. Bow down and take it up the ass. Look at this shit. It's a fucking freak show, and the freaks are in charge, the royal family. A fucking bunch of murderous bastards and bitches by their detailed murder over the centuries. What a bunch of fucking crap. Calm down, Salente. Swallow the shit. Be like the rest of the gutless bastards and bitches around the world. I mean, what shit? Oh, here's more shit. Trump fumes about Netanyahu, but gives him free reign. This is the shit you've been hearing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And Trump says he's fucking me. Oh, yeah? I didn't know that about Trump. Likes to get fucked by Netanyahu. She's taking up the air. I don't know. How's he like it? He's fucking me, say. What a bunch of shit. Israel presses Gaza incursion as death toll surpasses 65,000. Israel says it will open evacuation route as foods. You see these pictures of what they're doing to the Palestinian people. Bombing the shit out of them. 2 million people got nowhere to go. Everything bombed to crap. We're getting Hamas. No, we're stealing their land. Yep. And again, go back to your Trends Journal, 2020, just before the COVID war. There were protests going on all over the world in 2019. One of our top trends was New World Disorder. France, the Yellow Vests. Africa. Lebanon. Algeria. Chile. Bolivia. All over people protesting against lack of basic living standards, government corruption, crime, and violence. COVID war came, can't go out, get back in your house. India, can't go out, get back out. It's ramping up. Remember, when all else fails, they take you to war. The global economy is in failure. French take to streets against Premier's budget plans. Yep. And Ukraine war, as we said, is going to keep heating up. Ukraine is going to bombs away over oil depots, oil pipelines, on, and deeper into Russia. And you ready? U.S. invests $75 million in Ukraine minerals. So we're going to keep the war going. And Russian drones hit Ukraine's rail network. This is one of the reasons why gold prices are going up. The Israel war is going to ramp up, and the Ukraine war is going to ramp up. Yep. And bombs away. They bombed another boat over there in Venezuela. They got drugs down that boat. Kill the people. This is murder in the first degree in front of everybody's eyes. Yep. And there's an article in the New York Times. In London, digital policy fuels debates. Not about digital coins. It's about, as a couple with a stroller walked by a police van adorned with cameras on one of London's busiest shopping streets last month, officers stopped the man for questioning. After several minutes, they put handcuffs in him and took him away. Such scenes have become increasingly common as British authorities have ramped up the use of facial recognition. Authorities. I hate this fucking word, authorities and officials. Official pieces of shit. They're doing everything they can. That's only part of it. Hate speech. I can't say I hate some bastard that kills people, innocent people. That's hate speech. It's hate speech when I'm against genocide and for peace. Freedom of speech, fuck off. Oh, these are the countries they call democracies. What a bunch of shit. Again, for more of that bunch of shit, watch the interview I did yesterday with Judge Napolitano. It's about the loss of our Fourth Amendment rights, and it's going around all over the world. But don't forget, when all else fails, they take you to war. And again, you know how I feel about politicians. You get them at the shop thing, and you go to trendsjournal.com, go to shop. Here's the back. And subscribe to the Trends Journal if you want history before it happens. We're giving you what nobody anywhere else is giving you. And the rally, please come here and bring as many people as you can. Please, please come. We got to stop these wars before we die. It's going to be nuclear annihilation. Go to Occupy Peace.